46 people lost when the Silver Bridge collapsed in 1967. The official report says metal fatigue. But 13 months before that bridge ever fell, an entire town started seeing something with red eyes and a 10-foot wingspan. And no one ever explained why those two things happened in the same 13 months. Until now. I did a recent episode that dug into the declassified documents on this, the Mothman, the bunkers underneath the town, and the bridge that just happened to fail 17 days after an inspection said everything was fine. And once you see the timeline all laid out, you can't unsee it. And here's the part that got me. Not the creature. Everyone seems to stop at the creature. The real story is what was sitting underneath that town the entire time, and then why the sightings stopped cold, suddenly, 6 weeks before the bridge went down. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, an abandoned World War II munitions plant sitting out there on the edge of town, 17 underground bunkers, officially decommissioned in 45, except declassified paperwork released in 2003 shows that the Department of Defense was still using that site into the 60s. Filed under something as boring as wildlife management research. You know, something that nobody double checks on a name like that. But that's the point, isn't it? Then, starting in late 1966, over 100 people, teachers, a journalist, construction workers, all reported the same thing. 7 feet tall, red eyes that didn't just reflect the light, they seemed to generate it. Not one or two cranks out there, 100 sightings and no capture attempts made, no task force, no nets. In 13 months, a government that can mobilize within hours did nothing but watch. Then, the sightings stopped. Completely. 6 weeks of crickets. Silence. Well, the town exhaled. A sigh of relief. Then, 17 days after a bridge inspection calls it structurally fine, it collapses. Metal fatigue doesn't work that fast. It just doesn't. The records show a defense contractor filed for precision vibration equipment 3 days before that bridge went down. So a shell company off the public books. Not a monster story anymore, is it? No, that's a pattern. And here's what really sits with me. In 2003, a researcher found a margin note on an autopsy of one of the victims, and it said, unidentifiable biological marker, cross-referenced with DOD directive, sealed, unquote. Not destroyed, sealed, which means somebody kept it. If a government could run something like this in 1967 quietly and patiently and then walk away clean, the real question shouldn't be, what was the Mothman? It should be, what would stop them from doing it again? Quieter. Today. I break down the full timeline, the documents, and the part that almost nobody talks about in the full episode. If you want that entire pattern played out start to finish, that link will be down in the description. Go give it a watch. Some silence, my friends, are engineered. Tracy, out.